Ron Taylor. All right.
I'm shaking this because I just got a new heart transplant back in April. I'm a Marine veteran, Regina, and this is probably for the vice mayor. I'm from the west side, Hollywood. And my therapy is doing exercise and doing all that. The other day I went to Menlo Park. That's my hood. I grew up there. Actually, Anita in Hollywood. Menlo Park también. I was the first one in Tucson. Menlo Park videos. I don't know if any of you remember that. That was me, right there on Congress and Grande. Anyway, I was doing my therapy, walking the park, and with my stick picking up the plastics and stuff. And there was these guys under the Ramada, by the pool, by the kids' playground. Okay. First day, I thought he was dead under the table, this black guy. So I called the paramedics because I yelled at him. I didn't see any breathing, any movement, nothing. So entonces, paramedics came. He had a big dog with him. Sorry if I'm shaking because I'm taking anti-rejection medications. 20 in the morning and 20 at night. So yeah. Anyway, I called the paramedics. They came. The dog that he had wasn't tied. He went after those paramedics. But he ended up laying up, and he was under the table, okay? And he attacked the paramedics. The dog went after the paramedics. They pulled out some stuff. And the dog stopped, and he moved. The guy moved, and he was away. Next day, the same thing, okay? Same routine. But this time, he was sitting under the bench up against the table. And I asked him how long he planned on staying there. And he went off on me. He told me as long as you know what I want, right? I said, oh, hell no. This is my neighborhood. I grew up here. My grandmother's on Anita. My other grandmother was on Ontario. And I said, oh, hell no. This is my hood. I'm back in my hood. You're not going to do this shit here. My kids, my nephews, grandkids, they academy next door, Menlo Park, they go there for recess, okay? And he said, well, there's another table right there. I said, you know what? I'm not going to say what I told him. But the kids from both schools go there for recess, okay? He got up and he ran into the men's bathroom, and this Chicano punk and this girl, this white girl came out. You could tell they just did their shit. Excuse my language. But the Chicano came up to me and asked me, what am I talking shit to his homie? I said, you know what? This is my neighborhood. Why don't you guys go do your shit at the river or somewhere else? My family comes in and plays here, recess. Anyway, he pulls out a strap. And I don't know why I did it. My family already went off on me. Is that too long? But
You've come to the conclusion of your 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
But if you'd like, I have your phone. Let me see. Let me make sure that if I have your phone number, Mr. Taylor. I want to make sure that we follow up with your concerns.
Yeah, he pulled a strap on me, and I went up to him and I said, you know what? I've been shot before. I'm a
Yeah.
Marine. So if I come back, then I'm going to recognize you three. I called 911. Okay, I called 911. They put me on hold for about 30 minutes. When they got my report, waited for the cops, it took them about 3 hours to get there. 3 hours for them to get there and to come to me to file a report. Yeah, I filed charges. But you know what? Cops taking that long on the school zone with a gun? No. That's
All
my
right.
concern.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. We're going to follow up with you. Thank you for coming to Mayor and Council.